sitting here now, wishing it wasn't true. I got away with all the money, there was nothing they could do. The priceless thing I took away from you. Never meant to be on the wrong side of the road. In fact, I never meant to be anywhere at all. But I'm okay playing this here villainous part. If I could be the outlaw that stole your heart. Said you'd be my woman, said I'll be your man. As I took that money, reached out for your hand. Never had a reason to doubt you'd run with me. And every day I wonder what I didn't see.
Awesome.
All right.
There's a reason why that song's moved up the charts.
I love the bird.
What's that? The guitar part? Let's see.
I'm tuned differently than you, so that's why that's it.
Yeah. Are you flat? Okay. Right.
Just gives you a different tone. A little bit easier to sing when you.
Yeah, a lot of the people I play with are tuned like that.
That's kind of cool. You want to explain that a little bit better so everybody can hear it?
Oh, he's tuned down a half.
Yeah.
You're a little bit different.
You qualify.
But I used to, back in my rock days, we'd tune down a whole step. Just so, it's a bit more chunkier.
Yeah,
Then
absolutely.
you do a drop D on the E as well.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you come way down. Yeah.
But
Oh,
not
that's
heavy,
cool.
heavy.
I like drop D. Drop D is always fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my equipment arriving here. So then got my Les Paul, my Marshall. Just
It's going to get loud.
Sarah's heard it and she's like, she was actually impressed. Interesting.
Nice.
Drop D.
All right, you're up.
All right, this next song I'm going to do wrote with a guy from Nashville by the name of John Frank, and we wrote this via Zoom not long after the pandemic hit. We didn't want to do a pandemic specific song, so we just wanted to reflect upon how much people need people during times like this. Whether it's a pandemic or anything that goes crazy in life, I guess, and you unexpectedly face head on. So he just had the title "People Need People" and said, "Are you game?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm game. Let's go for it. Let's see." And we're really happy with how it turned out. And yeah, this is called "People Need People." Cool.
Awesome.
A farmer helps at harvest gold. The trucker comes to pick it up to get it to the grocery store in town. Where a mother gets the shopping done to make sure that she has enough so her family doesn't have to go without. Sometimes she just needs a little help. People need people like the crops need rain. We're all a little different but still the same, searching for some meaning in this crazy thing called life. World keeps spinning, holding on tight, trying to make a difference as the days go by, wondering how I make it when it's really just so simple. People need people. The first responder gets the call, takes a wounded man to the hospital where the nurses and the doctors sacrifice. So a father lives to see the day, to watch his children graduate. Filled with pride, he celebrates their lives. Grateful for the ones who saved his life. Yeah, people need people like the crops need rain. We're all a little different but still the same, searching for some meaning in this crazy thing called life. The world keeps spinning, holding on tight, trying to make a difference as the days go by, wondering how we make it when it's really just so simple. People need people. Smile from a passerby, a lover's arms to hold you tight. We all need someone to help us through. People need people. People need people. People need people like the crops need rain. We're all a little different but still the same, searching for some meaning in this crazy thing called life. The world keeps spinning, holding on tight, trying to make a difference. Days go by, wondering how we'll make it when it's really just so simple. People need people. People need people. People need people.
That is awesome. Yes, they
People
do.
need people. Thank you.
Yeah,
Cheers.
That's a
Thank you.
really
That
nice
is a
song.
great song.
Yeah, I like
you.
that. Yeah.
Thanks.
So,
Yeah.
any prospects on that one or anything? You just getting it out there.
John plays it a lot, my co-writer,
Okay.
because he lives in Nashville, so he's been playing it, since kind of
Right.
things have opened up a little bit, and he gets, great response from it. So we kind of feel that there's good vibes. I'm possibly pitching it next week at a
Excellent.
pitching.
Yeah.
That's a tricky. Pitching it next week at a pitching session that I'm going to go.
Can you say alliteration? Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it could be a kind of a sync, maybe a commercial.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Kind of afterwards, we're like, yeah, and even my wife sort of said that could be a really
Could be a
good,
movie piece too.
yeah. So,
yeah.
Look, at the moment we just got an acoustic demo of it that Mason Douglas did for us, which
Oh,
sounds really cool.
nice.
So that's up on my SoundCloud. So
good.
to have
Go
a
give it a
yeah,
listen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds really nice with him doing it.
Hey, Joan, will you throw up Bobby's logo? So I want to remind everyone that we are live from Bobby's Idle Hour here on Music Row. It's we've been coming here a long time, and everybody that we've ever met here has been great. So, and really nice. And thank you so much again, Josh, for letting us do this. And we're just happy to be here. It's really cool. Jason,
Yeah,
I guess it's your turn.
it's my turn. Yes. And I can't remember lyrics even on a good day. So just being honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know that better than most. But this is a song I kind of wrote probably while Michael was writing that fabulous song that he just played, and this was just kind of a ditty that popped in my head, and I put it down, and here you go.
That's the last time you'll use the word ditty today, okay?
Used to think I knew my way around this town. I could stop at any neighborhood, dive around, play a game, table, for a run of a table or a brew. Now I'm asking strangers on the street for the way to places we have planned to meet. I'm so worried about what I might say. I hope I don't embarrass myself today. 'Cause you big time man, wish I had more with you. My life is on in tatters, so in love I don't know what to do. Now I find myself away down every day, trying to find a way to say what I have to say. I can't remember where I'm supposed to be. Keep on wishing you were here with me. You make time matter. I wish I had more with you. Life's all in tatters, so in love I don't know what to do. Used to think I knew my way around this town. I could stop at any neighborhood dive.
There you go. Little resolution. Always a good thing.
I think
Very
it just
nice.
needs to hang out there.
That chorus again could have sung
Yeah.
Eagles Harmonies.
Yeah. Oh, well, you might be able to. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. But yeah, the first time he played that for me, I thought he was channeling Simon and Garfunkel a little bit, right? Yeah,
that's a
I
good
know.
channel on
Yeah,
there,
that's what
right?
I said. I said that's
Worst
awesome.
places to go.
Yeah, there are worse
It
places.
certainly is.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool vibe.
All right, I'm gonna do a song that I really don't play very much because I'm not sure what to do with it yet because Bree Kennedy has a co-write on this, even though the only reason she has it is because I was in the same place with her. And she was yelling out potential song titles for country songs, and she yelled this one out, and it stuck in my head. And I had to fly away that weekend, and I was flying, and I wrote the song while I was in an airport. And then I've given her a CD. I'm waiting for her to see what she wants to do with it. But Joan has a co-write on it.
That's all she'll
Yeah,
do with it.
probably. But Joan has a co-write on this, so I've decided that maybe I should just go ahead and do something. And I'll just give her the co-write, and it'll be what it is. So somebody actually released a song like last month with the same title, but you can't copyright a title, so who cares?
Yeah.
So here we go. in Cheyenne on a clear summer night. Her barrel ride landed a win. 6 seconds later, I missed the short list. Thought about packing it in. She cornered me by the funnel cake stand. Said, can I buy you a beer? Of course I said yes, I could use one right now. Having a hell of a year. Not one to fall for women too hard. Keep my cards close to my vest. Roping and riding, get tough enough without putting my heart to the test. But I fell in a tangle for that horse riding angel, and I haven't recovered just yet. These days there's just two things that I love: rodeo and Juliet. We rode through the summer and into the fall. Buckle and girl were both mine. We spent the winter in front of the fire. Popcorn and bottles of wine. Chasing the circuit again in the spring. She's winning, I'm middling, I feel. I wouldn't trade one moment of this. We're having a hell of a year. Not one to fall for women too hard. I keep my cards close to my vest. Open riding, get tough enough without putting my heart to the test. I fell in the tangle for that horse riding angel, and I haven't recovered just yet. These days there's just two things that I love: rodeo and Juliet. Well, I'm not one to fall for women too hard. I keep my cards close to my vest. Roping and riding, get tough enough without putting my heart to the test. But I fell in the tangle for that horse riding angel, and I haven't recovered just yet. These days there's just two things that I love: rodeo and Juliet. These days there's just two things that I love: rodeo and Juliet.
Well, that seems to have a Capulet brand.
That is very cool.
Oh,
That was
man,
very
that was
cool.
terrible.
That is a nice song.
Thank you.
I love playing on words, song titles, and songs
Yeah,
like that. That is so cool. I would never have thought of that. Why?
Bree was on a roll that day. She must have spouted out like 30 song titles, and that one stuck.
Rodeo and Juliet. That's amazing. Wow, what a great song title and song. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's cool.
Thanks.
Wow. Looks like
We'll find out what's going on there in a second.
Nope.
Can you see him still? Okay. Oh, there you go. Throw that switch.
Oh yeah. Well, what do you
What do you got now?
I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curveball that I wrote back a couple of months back with a couple of girls from Nashville, Hallie Heater and Britt Daly, and it's got a bit of a poppy jazz vibe. This is, well, the demo that we made has Britt singing on it, so she has quite a very cool voice. So this is more intended for a female artist. So I forgot to bring my skirt, so I'm not, don't have the skirt to put on right now. That would have been probably pretty cool, a grass skirt. Although I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, well, this has got about going to a bar, so, that would probably suit. We could go that kind of vibe. You guys could have done like a hula dance. And this is one of my wife's favorites that I've written, I think. She just, I love it, kind of thing. Play it again. It's that vibe. And that's a good thing when your wife's, cheering you on to, with some of the songs
awesome
you write.
Something I'm not that familiar with, but yeah. I usually get the more the criticism route, but that's okay.
I do get the critique.
It's helpful. It's helpful.
I do get the critique, don't worry.
Okay.
But this is just kind of a fun song called Throwback. And this is about hooking up with an ex. So it's called Throwback. And it was just a title that Hallie had, and we said, yeah, that sounds like a fun thing to write, especially if it's coming from a woman's perspective.
Right.
Not so much a guy's perspective, because the girls will be like, whoa, what are you doing? So this is, I'm going to do my best at performing this. I really like performing this because it's something a little bit different sounding than country. So
nice.
Scrolling on my phone, memories of you. Looks like you're alone. You know what we should do. I'm single, you're single, and I'm thinking we should make a plan. Can I meet you at the bar we used to play at? Just come as you are. I'm not trying to say that we should get back together. We were never meant to be forever. Baby, I'm not trying to get you back. But can we have a little throwback? Yeah, a little throwback. Have a couple drinks, no strings attached. We don't need to think, I'll start from scratch. I know you, you know me, and I'm thinking we should make a plan. Can I meet you at the bar we used to play at? Just come as you are. I'm not trying to say that we should get back together. We were never meant to be forever. Baby, I'm not trying to get you back. Can we have a little throwback? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, a little throwback. Nostalgic rewind, baby, we could have a good time. Let's take a lap around our favorite soundtrack and have a little throwback. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, a little throwback. Can I meet you at the bar we used to play at? Just come as you are. I'm not trying to say that we should get back together. We were never meant to be forever. Baby, I'm not trying to get you back. No, no, no. But can we have a little throwback? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, a little throwback. I'm single, you're single, and I'm thinking we should make a plan. Ooh, not a little throwback. Ooh, yeah, a little throwback.
Yeah.
Little throwback.
Nice.
Yeah.
Slide into the.
That was a nice, fun
Right.
song.
Thanks.
That
I
was
don't
a
know.
fun
You
song.
know, it
I'm with you,
sounds-
Sarah. I think the same.
Sounds a little summery too. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, for me, that might be like a
7 chords.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
that sucker comes out and people listen to it on the beach. It'll take them back to that year all the time. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
it
one
is.
of those songs where it'll come on the radio and they'll be, oh man, it's like, oh yeah, that was COVID year. I remember that. It's like,
Oh, remember that? Whoa,
Sure, how many people
yeah.
would be saying
no, it'll get cut next year, so it'll be over. It'll be good. So that'll all be good.
Yes.
That's
It's
good.
just a nice
It's a good
different
song.
vibe to have in the repertoire.
Right. Oh yeah, it's
absolutely.
great. Because you can identify with a whole lot of different space with that. It's really nice. Really nice. And it's got a great feel.
Big screen is frozen. Okay.
Yeah, big screen is frozen. How about that?
Oh, the big screen is
Did it-
frozen.
Did that camera go off?
Mhm. Maybe
Is that camera still on or is it off? That's the problem. Okay. So let's go to me right now. And you're just you can bounce from one of us to the other, whoever's talking, whoever's singing. Okay. So
Yeah.
for those of you that don't know, my wife Joan runs the show, pushes the buttons and does everything.
I think that's an understatement. Everybody
she's kind of
just
my
know that
and
Noah's
normally
wife Joan runs the show.
Yeah.
He just admitted it publicly
That was
and worldwide.
in both the small measure and the large measure. So anyway, so today we threw a curveball because normally we do this from 3 different places. Michael would be in Australia, he'd be in Pennsylvania, and I'd be in Nashville. And so she really only has to worry about my camera and just making sure that the other one comes on. And now I've asked her to take care of 4 cameras, so it's a little bit more complicated. And this camera just shut off, so we're going to stick with the 3 cameras we have. So for those of you that are watching, that's what's going on. Hey, while we're stopped, I think the battery may have died on that. So, Joan, will you bring up bring up the green logo, the green header. So the way we usually do this show, this is actually different for us. Every now and then we do a guitar pool on the show, and that's what we're doing today. But normally what we do is we have guests on, and because we know Michael and he's been around, he's been invited to several of our online guitar pools.
And I got to say that it is the specialness of having him in the room is really awesome.
Right.
Because we've seen him so much virtually, cool. and being able to have the time with Michael right here is really awesome.
Yeah, and we know there are people. We understand that some of the people in Australia had some technical difficulties, but I think Sarah gave him another link to YouTube so they could watch on there because the Facebook was a little bit weird there.
Thank you.
But if you're watching and you're a songwriter and you want to come on the show, and the way we do that is all you have to do is go to our website, weirdpros.com. You fill out the form. The information comes to us and we'll get in touch with you. We do the show. Normally when we do the show, we do some interview stuff. We ask you to fill out a sheet before you come on the show so we know a little bit about you. We act smart then because we have good questions because it sounds like we already know everything about you. And then we play a game. We might play a game with you. And we also play usually with the guests, what are you drinking? So where anybody is. So today we're drinking at Bobby's Idle Hour here on Music Row. Michael's got his water because he's being good. Yeah.
Niagara. Oh, this is from Niagara. No wonder I'm feeling superpowers.
You're feeling super from Niagara Falls, right? So a lot of there. Yeah. So if you want to come on the show, go to the website, fill out the form. And we'll get your info and we'll try to get you on the show.
It's a lot of fun.
He keeps coming back, so we must be doing something fun for you.
Well, we're finally in the same room. We may bite.
We actually talked him into coming on to our Christmas special, which was a lot of fun. And Santa actually broke into our broadcast from the North Pole during the show. You can go on our website and watch the show. He actually broke into our broadcast and joined us on the show briefly.
Yes, he did. And he told us some good Santa jokes.
He did tell us some good. Some of them probably shouldn't have been said over the air, but it was okay. So we're not on network, so it's okay. Yeah.
Network does anything nowadays anyway, right?
That's true. That's
because they're trying to keep up with cable access. Yeah, right. So it occurred to me, I just got to ask, and I know this is an insensitive question, Michael, but when your internet goes down in Australia, does the little things turn the other direction?
It's going
okay.
It's not like the toilet. It's not like the toilet. It's definitely a different thing.
Toilets really go the other way.
I do believe that is a fact.
I thought that was a joke.
And you have more water.
We have more water. Oh, in the toilet.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we're full
of
safe
water.
Well, we think we have a bottomless supply. So.
And we are full of it.
You need more water to cover that, right?
I think you better play a song.
I better play a song before I get in trouble. So this is a song that that a lot of you may have heard if you've checked out the video that was posted last week. This is my fabric. Maybe.
Perfect Nashville writers' friends. Yeah, pretty normal thing.
I was cut from a bolt of Irish linen, stained with the dirt of my whole family till. Badge of refugee, the swatch of Union Blue gave us a patch of land where we could grow. Came through, so it covered our hands. Teams were brought to toil on our lands. The oldest son broke ranks, gathered green cloth both banks. He changed the very path our family knew. 'Cause each generation brings a thread that stitch families together when they wed. In the dark night I cling tightly to the blanket of my family, and so together, fabric of my life. My daddy chose a starch white doctor's coat, but it gave to me the songs blue collars wrote. Now I weave with silver strings, and I married a tapestry. As together we knit another row. 'Cause each generation brings the thread, stitch families together when they wed. In the dark night I cling tightly to the blanket of my family, and so together, fabric of my life. As I look into my children's eyes, comes to them my hope as no surprise. The passage is unknown, their path yet to be sown. I pray to God they choose a bright line, 'cause each generation brings the thread that stitch families together when they wed. In the dark night I cling tightly to the blanket of my family, and so together, fabric of my life. In the dark night I cling tightly to the blanket of my family, and so together, so we can grow on forever. Yes, I sew together the fabric of my life. Thank you.
So you released a video of that on
YouTube.
Okay, so people can go to YouTube and
Yeah.
check out the video.
Yeah, go to my YouTube channel. There's a video. It's a solo acoustic video. Nice way to just kind of throw some stuff out there as a kind of neophyte in the songwriter world.
So go to YouTube and look up Jason Winfield. So you have his last name, because otherwise you'll look up Jason and there'll be 1 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't look like that guy.
Find the Jason Winfield that's at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, exactly. Type in the W.
So it's been really cool though, watching that video evolve,
And
or not the video, the song evolve as you've been playing it with me.
It was very funny because when I posted the video, Facebook is a land of all the people that you know from all over your life, right? And of course, I had people that I don't even necessarily know even ever see any of my Facebook posts, and so there was a lot of great comments and some really cool stuff, and it is a song that is I actually should probably credit Ancestry.com as a co-writer. Of course, when I wrote the song, I had done like the family tracing genetic test, so I knew that this was what I was, right? Nope, it updates and I'm not.
Just to meet any kind of rules,
Yeah.
we did not accept any money from Ancestry.com for that comment.
Maybe there'll be a check in the mail next week.
Yeah, well, hey,
Hopefully, if you're
it all
if you're
updates
listening.
and changes as we go. So
All right.
Yeah. So
You're up.
I'm gonna do a song. So this song, I actually wrote for what's it? Why are we getting an echo? Is your volume up?
I can't turn it off.
Turn it down.
I-
He got a new iPad. He doesn't know how to work it yet.
Technology.
I wrote this song last year for my wife's birthday. It was her birthday's in September. So
Happy birthday for September.
yes,
Happy
And,
half birthday.
it was like that time of the year when we kind of did. We were hoping that this was all over. By September we were kind of thinking, oh, this is. They told us, hopefully this will be. And it wasn't quite over, and things were kind of. So the song's for her. It's about us, but it's also about just the year that that we've been having at that point. So there's a little bit about everything, and so I forget what it's called.
It does. It's the unnamed song. Like the unnamed soldier.
Yeah.
Tombstone.
You can help me name it. Rivers run wild, birds fly free. Sounds a lot like you and me. Hey God, we're still standing here. Mountains grow old, people do too. I'm happy I got to grow old with you. Hey God, we're still standing here. When it rains, don't you know, I'll find you that old rainbow. When the sun is beating down, I'll bring that old rainbow around. Hey God, we're still standing here. Steps behind, steps ahead, it'll all work out, that's what she said. Hey God, we're still standing here. Ups and downs, round and round, take a look at the love I found. Hey God, we're still standing here. When it rains, don't you know, I'll find you that old rainbow. When the sun is beating down, I'll bring that old rainbow around. Hey God, we're still standing here. Hey God, we're still standing here.
That is an awesome song. Yeah.
Well, you could be Hey God or Standing Here.
Still standing here. Still standing.
Yeah, our friend Rose wants it to be the whole thing. Hey God,
Hey,
we're
God,
still standing.
here.
So I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, that's cool. That's second. What's the second chord?
It's like an F sharp major, F major sharp,
Hello and welcome. That's cool. Beautiful.
Thanks.
That's a beautiful song. That is a beautiful song.
I think that's one thing. There's a lot of blessings I think out of COVID and people getting a chance to reflect upon life and just kind of slow down.
I
write some
definitely
great
slowed
songs.
down.
Yeah.
I think the slowing down part. Hopefully people realize
Yeah.
rushing around doesn't always get it done either. It's like sometimes you got to just step back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So totally.
You gotta step back and you gotta reassess and you gotta know that you're ready for the task that you're going into.
Right.
Or prepare yourself to be able to go into that task.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's awesome. And with the monumental task that you guys have in front of you and
Oh
Sarah.
yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah, we're extremely grateful to be here. Finally.
Now, are you off to a right tonight? Are you going to a right?
Yes, I do have a right with Mike and Kipper,
Okay.
which could end up just being a chat. As you know, you've been.
And
So
they're awesome. The chats are probably in some cases better than the
Yeah,
rights
it's just
themselves.
amazing conversation that we have.
So the
Yeah.
nice thing is, and I will say this from the experience, is that when things were looking bleak at any point, you guys had each other weekly
Yeah, totally.
to turn to, and to be able to have that. Even I know jumping in once a month, it was a very special thing. So that's a
Appreciate that. Thank
yeah.
you.
Pass my regards to them. It's love y'all. So
Cheers.
I know what I just told you, but we're up against the hour, and I know you have the right. So why don't you do
Mike
one more
just
song
said,
for us?
Just text us when you're.
They're
done.
okay?
They know that I'm. Yeah.
They're okay.
They're cool with that.
All right. Why don't we?
Well, in case we run out of time,
Why don't you play your big one right now, and
I guess it's not that big one.
let's play your hit.
Well, it's kind of the
and we'll
I guess it's the song that has the most significance, I guess, in my life right now.
Good.
Because back in February, I signed a single song contract for this song. Thankfully, one of my co-writers, Billy McDowell, pitched it, and publisher took it here in town. Had to listen back again, liked it. I think I can get this cut, and apparently the publisher doesn't take songs unless he believes in it. So we've signed a deal for two.
That's
Like
really
he'll represent
good.
it for 2
Yeah.
years.
nice.
And it could be the month before that 2 years is up before it gets cut, which I'm okay with that. I just feel totally. All of us feel all blessed up, which is the title of the song, coincidentally. Yeah, we feel completely blessed that the song's even being.
why don't we
selected.
go out on this one? I think we should go out
Okay,
on this
if
one.
you- if you-
So we're up against the hour, and
Yeah, so I wrote with
this'll be a
this with
great-
Julie Reiner
Yep.
and Billy McDowell, and they've been ferociously kind of pitching this one, and yeah,
I met Julie at Douglas Corners. We were Douglas Corner, and we were there for an NSAI thing. And she came up and said, "Is anybody sitting here?" And I said, "No." She said, "Can I save these chairs for my husband and my son?" And I said, "Sure." And that's how I met her. So we sat
Wow.
there for this event, and she's
cool.
great.
Yeah.
She's great. Yeah, it's a good writer.
yeah, she was looking after Sarah before I got here, so she's been an absolute blessing as well, taking
Excellent.
care of my wife until I got here. So this is actually the first time I played this anywhere. I've not done it.
It's a
In a
Bobby's
rising-
Idol Hour world debut.
World, yeah. It was the demo was on a podcast a few weeks back. The Songwriter Connection that Dave Lenahan, one of my co-writers, has a podcast, and we talked about it on that. So
That's great.
and yeah, I figured I'd play it tonight because it's it's been a special thing, and we got the chance to actually celebrate in person last week, having dinner and cheers.
That's
Here we are, all these
Pretty
things
crazy, right?
going on, and yeah, to have achieved so many things from 7,000 miles away, is it's kind of weird.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So there is a good chance that I could mess this up. So, but that's the beauty of testing out songs for the first time. All right, this is called All Blessed Up. I see an old man alone in a church pew in front of me smiling while he's praying. I lean forward so I can ask him what he's praying for. He says, I'm giving thanks to the Lord, 'cause I'm grateful for the life I believe. Way at the dark on the porch kind of kiss. I'll never forget when the tears said yes. In the house on the hill, raising 3 kids. Life's been good, I have filled my cup. It's enough, I'm all blessed up. And then he told me to keep it simple, follow your own path, enjoy what you do have. Don't need to skydive, swim the Atlantic, sail around the world. You're gonna get what you get back to you in return. Grateful for the life I believe. That way at the dark on the porch kind of kiss. I'll never forget when her tears said yes. And the house on the hill, raising 3 kids. Life's been good, I fill my cup, it's enough. I'm all blessed up. He reminded me of the kind of man I'd like to be. All blessed up. Fill my cup, it's enough. Life's been good. I'm grateful for the life I believe. Way at the dark on the porch kind of kiss. I'll never forget when the tears said yes. In the house on the hill, raising 3 kids. Well, life's been good, I fill my cup, it's enough. I'm all blessed up. I'm all blessed up. Yeah, I'm all blessed up. All blessed up. I'm all blessed up. All blessed up. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's a solid song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Wonderful way
it.
to close out the show.
Yeah,
Thank you so
Feeling
much.
very blessed up.
Yeah, we're not playing anything else after that.
Nope.
Thank you. Really. Thank you so much for having me. And this is just
Thanks for coming here.
weird
thank
to
you.
see you guys physically, especially Jason,
Yeah.
because we've met before in person.
Yeah.
Um,
It's kind of crazy though.
yeah,
Isn't it? It's like
it's-
this almost feels abnormal compared to the way we usually do it because we've done it so many times the
Yeah.
other way.
Wow, there's more to you than,
yeah,
Yes.
yep,
than,
I've got
than a
feet.
t-shirt and a hat and your smile.
I know that people probably got up early in Australia
Well, hopefully
today
they did.
to see,
I
to
hope
watch,
so.
and I really
Should've.
appreciate. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate our audience that's there that does that. We love you guys.
You've
guys,
had good friend Sandy come on the show as well.
Sandy's been
Yeah.
on,
Shout
and
out to Sandy if she is watching.
yeah, and that was. I mean, there's just at the time I think she had the #1 Apple.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
Apple
yeah.
charts. She had a #1 on there. So it's been great. I mean, we've met so many people, and we're glad that you've joined us. If you're out there watching,
Most definitely.
and we
Just gonna shut you
and
up.
we hope that we really are, and we do want to thank you for watching, and we want to thank Bobby's Idol Hour for having us today.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby.
And
Incredible to be
there's
here
the
and play.
cool logo. And this is a place where we hang out all the time. So it's actually feels like we're doing this in the living room anyway. Doesn't feel that much different to me.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. So I just want to remind everyone, next week we do have a guest.
Yes.
Uh,
Colt Lepley.
Colt Lepley will be with us next week. And I just want to remind everyone also, remember what Hunter S. Thompson once wrote. When the going gets weird.
The weird turn pro.
All right, everybody.
Have
we'll
a great
see you
week.
next week. Thanks a lot for
Thank you
watching.
all.
Same weird channel, same weird
Good night,
time.
y'all.
Same weird dudes.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.